gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to be the MC of this ceremony. And today, we are presenting the Victor O. Legacy Award. This is the final award presented by the esteemed Mr. Victor O. as a senator. As we all know, Mr. Victor O., one of the most diligent senators in the Canadian Senate, is retiring with honor after nearly 12 years of service. The Victor O. Legacy Award is given to outstanding representatives from various fields in recognition of their contributions to the prosperity of our society, marking his retirement. This award, which began in Ottawa and Montreal, has spread to cities across Canada, and now it comes to Toronto. And this is the last Legacy Award ceremony. As I said, the Legacy Award is a special recognition of outstanding individuals who have made significant contributions to their communities, bridging cultures and setting examples for future generations. Today, we celebrate not just the achievements of these remarkable people, but also the rich diversity that makes our society so vibrant. So without further ado, now I would like to invite former MP Mr. C.S. Liang to the stage and deliver the welcome remarks. Please.
Good morning, Honorable Senator O, distinguished politicians from all three levels, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to say the opening remark, but let me share with you what does the Legacy Award actually means. Legacy Award is attributed to how various societies, various individuals, through their actions have built the Canada that we know today. And also, in this specific case, it involves ethnic Chinese. Let's start from the very beginning. About 1860, when the first Chinese came to North America, we helped to open up the gold mines, and we helped to build the Trans-Canada Railroad. That was one of our first contributions to Canada. Today, if you travel all across Canada, you'll be able to see many little Chinese restaurants, laundries, and grocery stores all across the Trans-Canada Railway. That was our first contribution. The second contribution that Canada provided for Chinese was during the revolution against the imperial government of the Qing dynasty in 1911. Funds were raised in Calgary, Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal for that revolution. If those of you who've been to in Guangzhou, if you go back and look at the Martyrs' Shrine, you will see blocks of bricks and cement with the contributions of the Chinese Canadians of that time who contributed to that revolution. Sun Yat-sen also came to Canada to raise funds for the Chinese Revolution. Now let me also take you to a similar period of the time, and that is also Chinese legacy, is that in World War I, 140,000 Chinese were recruited by the British and the French to go to Europe to defend the freedom of Europe. And then the same happened in World War II, that the Chinese of that time fought in Europe for the Allies to preserve and promote our democracy. More recently, through the immigration opening up in the 1990s and so on, the Chinese, whether you're from Taiwan, whether you're from Hong Kong, whether you're from China, came and contribute your education, your skills, and your entrepreneurship to this great country. We have, over time, contributed over $10 billion to the economy of Canada. If you think about that, $10 billion represents almost 10 times the budget of CBC in a year, and it represents actually about, over this period, about 10% of Canada's gross domestic product. So those are the contributions that the Chinese have made. What Senator O is doing today is to recognize all of this, to recognize the contribution of the Chinese in Canada. Yes, we have gone through some darker periods. We have gone through the period of the Chinese Exclusion Act in 1923, but Senator O and others in Parliament went and said we must remember, we must be aware of that dark period history. So that today, as Asian, as ethnic Chinese, we can stand equal and shoulder to shoulder with our fellow Canadians. Finally, I should say that Senator O is one of the longest serving parliamentarians. He beat me by more than 6 years. So his contribution to our collective visibility, our collective presence in Canada is being recognized by this Legacy Award. And Senator O first entered Parliament in 2012. I think it was 1 year after myself, but he has served continuously with distinction, whether it's promotion of child welfare, promotion of trade between Canada and the Asia Pacific region, or whether it was to enhance the immigration and our presence in Canada to build this a truly great country of diversity, equality, and inclusion. So with those, I introduce you Senator O.